What is up, guys? So today I'm playing a mono red aggro deck. I've only used one card from Ravnica Allegiance. I'm sure you can guess that card would be Skewer the Critics. 3 mana, deal 3 damage to any target. If a player has been dealt damage this turn, you can cast it for 1, which is essentially a lightning bolt back in standard. So our main goal with this deck is to pretty much use Skewer the Critics for spot removal or burn, and obviously beat down and burn out your opponent with the 2 Banefire that are also in the deck. Your G2 Lava Runners, your Vashina Pyromancers, and I do actually have 2 Sarkhan the Fireblood in here, just for that discard draw card. I'm not really concerned about his ultimate, but the rest of, well, pretty much his one effect is the only thing that's actually useful. And then 2 Experimental Frenzies, just to be able, when you run out of cards, to kind of get over that bump of not having any cards in hand. So, yeah, we're going to keep this hand. Turn 1, G2 Lava Runner, Steamkin, Pyromancer, Skewer. It seems like a pretty good hand to start with, so we're gonna try it out. Hopefully we hit that land drop. So there's the land drop. We're gonna go ahead and play Steamkin, because now next turn I can easily Pyromancer, Skewer. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. Pyromancer, deal damage to them, Skewer for 1, and put them down to 9, 11 damage by turn, or well 10. So I'm perfectly fine with 10 damage by turn 3. Okay, we're clearly going to discard Risk Factor here, because we can still cast it for its Jumpstart. We'll go ahead and play Experimental Frenzy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack with these guys. Lightning Strike on top. I'm liking the way that looks too. That'll be definitely good. Well, I can't play it because I'm gonna draw it, but yeah, he's gonna take out my Runaway Steamkin here. We're gonna play the land off the top. We can play Sarkhan. We don't necessarily need to do that. Sure. Just to, tick him up. We're gonna push the 2 damage. He's obviously going to block, but... Oh, no. No blocks. Okay. Well, that way next turn I can probably Risk Factor again, which at that point he'll let me draw the cards, because I can't play them because of Experimental Frenzy. But that would be his own fault. Why you would make me discard a card, I don't know. I can't play anything from my hand. Okay, there it goes down a mountain. So yeah, we're gonna Risk Factor here. We're gonna discard this land. No attacks. Next turn, I can definitely get Experimental Frenzy off the field, depending on what comes into play from the top of the deck. Yeah, you can go ahead and hit Zarkon. That's fine. Okay. So we have a little bit of playroom here, so we're gonna shock him on the face. Play a land. Get that Sarkon out of the way. Okay, so it's another land. So we're gonna go ahead, destroy Experimental Frenzy, play Vishino Pyromancer, and next turn Banefire. We definitely have this one in the bag. Yeah, we don't even need to attack. I'm pretty sure no matter what happens, and if he can deal 20 damage in one turn, I will be extremely impressed. But it really does not matter what actually happens here. I'm not going to let him draw cards from Midnight Reaper. So that attack's definitely going to go through. We're going to give this guy here a good game. Unless he has a Shalai, this game's over. Okay, that's fine. Also completely fine. Yeah, because I can still get the Banefire in. We're just gonna kind of tease him.
Told me I should do this.
Yeah, we're just gonna tease him here. Let him draw some cards. And then we're just gonna Banefire him. See, at this point, even if I had a Lightning Strike, it wouldn't matter. And there it is. So that is essentially what this mono red deck looks like with Skewer the Critic. So it's a pretty good fast-paced deck. I like it. I really do actually like the combination with Sarkon and Experimental Frenzy, because if there's like a dead card on the top of your library that you can't play because of Experimental Frenzy, like if it's a land card or a card you don't need to play, you can easily uptick Sarkon to discard a dead card from your hand and remove, like, to draw that card off the top so you can reach cards from underneath faster. I think that's actually a really good combo that works really well together. So if you guys have any deck ideas for this deck or deck ideas for any other deck, let me know in the comments. I will be making a Gruul deck when I get the wild cards, you know, for more land and all that fun stuff. But yes, I will definitely be making a Gruul deck. I might even splash some white in there. We'll see what happens with that. But on that note, like, comment, subscribe. See ya.